information on what Facebook?
It's difficult. It's hard to talk, and I know exactly what you're talking about, the misinformation, but we have to take it on a case-by-case basis and see what can be done. You certainly have the ability to correct factual misstatements. We walk such a thin line there between what's correcting and what's advocating. So we'd want to take a look at that. And it really is case-specific.
Thank you, Dino.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to go on to our next order of business. And thank you, Chief Sackett, for bringing this information up. And we'll go to Operations Wildland. Chief Sagati, you're up.
Thank you, guys. First, I'd like to thank all the crew who's doing a fantastic job. There's a lot of them retired, and they're working hard, and the calls are getting more complex and things like that. So, as far as my board report goes, it's right out there. Talk about the rescue and the hammer, or the hammer and the ladder 43 being seller-friendly mountain being complete. Those have been picked up, and they're gone. A lot of you may have seen that post on Facebook. It sparked a lot of conversation, and it's bittersweet to see those things go, but I believe it's we did the right thing as far as what the district needed right now. Securing 2 training courses for the Colorado Wildfire Academy that's at Coleridge this week. We helped them out with that. A lot of people, the DVCR, a lot of people in the district helped those folks out. We're going to go talk to them tomorrow. I'm going to have the opportunity to do a briefing with them in the morning and just represent CRFR there. Still, I have no office on any 241. Did some price checking, looking around other websites. We're priced right. So, like the board said, we'll get that 90-day and kind of reassess from there. So I'm thinking by probably the next board meeting, we'll be pretty close to that 90 days, and then we can reassess what the board would like to do as far as the pricing of the cost. Again, the crew did a great job with concrete trucks on I-70. The excavation took close to 3 hours on that to complete. And, like the chief said, that wasn't easy, and we had a lot of partners who helped out that all throughout the county. So hats off to the crews and everyone there that helped out with that. They did a fantastic job, and everybody, including the drivers and the passengers and the vehicles, came out of it. So good work. The Wildland Division conducted a 25-hour saw class. You see that in the good news section. Some good emails coming in from those folks. And again, that's a class that's designed to help firefighters get prepared to run a chainsaw in a wildland incident. Not only that, it helps them be safe, even just running a chainsaw as their organization. They're not doing wildland when it comes to cutting holes in roofs and things like that. So that's in my report. You guys have any questions for me?
We had a lot of questions at PD today about where's the smoke coming from.
Yeah, so the smoke coming from Utah, Arizona's got a couple burning at 76,000 acres and 66,000 acres. And then there was a new start south of Rangeley called the Dragon Fire. And then, little smoke stuff on Huron, stuff like that. Most of the fires come from Arizona.
Okay.
So most of the local smoke's coming from the Beaver Tail Fire.
Yeah, that's pretty much wrapped up, though, from what I understood. It's mostly interior islands burning up and everything, but yeah. And you saw this afternoon when the wind picked up and the inversion kind of looked out and smoked out a little better. But I know this morning, Warren was taking a whole lot of calls. Lieutenant Carroll, she's helping out in the front office right now. And it seemed like she'd hang up and that thing and ring again. A lot of people calling about the smoke.
Yeah, people are concerned about it.
Yep.
We're still in an extreme drought situation out in Arlington.
Yes, that's correct. We're in exceptional drought. There's some small corners of our county that are in extreme drought, but the UCRs and everything is showing that the stage and everything is sitting pretty wet, which is out of the ordinary for the rain that we got early. But the higher up mixed con is very much stressed from the extreme drought, and so hopefully we keep fire out of the woods this year, and if not, then we have potential for very large fire growth with minimal chance of monsoons coming in July. So I think we're in for a long road this year, and hopefully people are smart and lightning to do the way.
I hope the lightning and fireworks, we already seen that last night. There was some big fireworks going off in my neighborhood, and had a lot of people really nervous about it because there's a lot of dry tinder in that area and fields, and it was kind of scary.
Yeah. I think you all have seen the road. I just go on the interstate. I mean, from last week to this weekend. Went from green to dead real quick. So, curing up fast.
Yeah, it is. Any questions for Chief Pagani? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
We'll move on to EMS and training. Chief Van Slyke, you're up.
All right. I'd like to start out tonight with big congratulations to Jake Albright, Morgan Huffett, and Chris McGregor. All three of them are part-time or volunteers with us who completed their analyst task force. So all three of those individuals now operated typically as analyst providers with us. The last one is sitting over here. He completed his engine operator task force this past month as well, which qualified as operator. Went through that campus of training. We wrapped up the grade grant. You guys remember it's about a year ago we got awarded that, and that was a 50% reimbursement on the expenses for paramedic school that St. Croix Kyle McKinnon went to. I believe we got that reimbursement just the end of last week. So that $7,000, a little over $7,000 check showed up. So that's good. Another little bit of revenue to help set off some of those costs with our paramedics and much needed information there. Like Chief Guy said, crews are busting their backs on all these high duty calls and super busy. Throughout all that, they're still finding a lot of time to train. Almost 650 training hours were logged in May. That includes, we held our annual HR training, which this year was run in the Conflict Center, and we focused on explosive advisors. Lieutenant Smith, he was running with Auto S West. We conducted that. He has been in the backside of the station with 20-some cars back there that are all cut up and destroyed.
I was trying to figure out whether we have a junkyard back there.
Yeah, we're working on getting those moved out. But a very successful weekend. Chief Moon did a lot of work. He was pitmaster, and somebody gave him the keys to the forklift.
Oh boy!
Tell me how to start it.
You have a cowboy tractor, and you got trouble.
But it was a great event. Lots of organizations from all around the state attended that, and the feedback was phenomenal. So we look forward to making that an annual event. And I think Lieutenant Smith has some plans to make it bigger for next year. So we're excited for that. Along with that, you guys probably see all the rope rescue equipment back here. CMC Rope Rescue is here this week, doing a tech rescue rope class, which we were able to get 2 members in. We also helped hosted the Delaware National Guard for 3 days to find space. That's in my report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions for Chief Van Slyke? Awesome job.
There's one thing worth mentioning on that Auto S West as well as the amount of donations and things that kind of went into that. You know, it was zero cost to the department to put that on. You know, with the amount of people that paid to come here and the donations that Lieutenant Smith worked to secure as far as the cars, and then the tool representatives come out and donate tools and stuff. So yeah, I never thought about it. Yeah, absolutely, great point. And then on top of that, all the local businesses got some donations for meals and food and drinks and stuff like that to help offset all the costs for that.
Who provided all the vehicles you rescued on?
The majority of them got from either the Trade Center or Green. So all of them, and we'll return all of them back. Usually,
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for your work on that.
That was all we were going to say.
Okay, we'll move on to next order for the prevention, buildings, grounds, and apparatus and maintenance. Chief Warren Moon.
So it's been a pretty busy month. It's already been said. But so the big thing is Grand River Hospital expansion is almost complete. I've finished up my final inspections. I have one more tomorrow on an